Hi, everybody. Welcome tonight. We are live in our kitchens all over, and we are here to talk to you about how fun it is to be using your Tupperware and playing games in your kitchen. All right. So we want to get us started right away with having some fun with you this evening, and we're going to be playing games all night long with every demonstration and coming back to you, giving you lots of chances to win tonight. So if you're a guest with us this evening, we want you to put in the chat that you're a guest who invited you tonight, because that gives you a chance to win right off the bat. You'll have a chance to win just for being a guest with us this evening. And if you're a host with us this evening and you're processing this right into your Tupperware party, we want you to put on there that you're a host and who your Tupperware your Tupperware lady is, so that we can give you a chance to win too. So all of our hosts go in one drawing and all of our guests go in another drawing. So there's a chance for everybody to win tonight, all of our hosts and guests, all right? And so make sure you put it in the chat so we know who you are and put you in a drawing for a chance to win free Tupperware tonight. We love to give away Tupperware. That's the best kind of Tupperware. You know, all Tupperware is great, but free Tupperware is super great. Wouldn't you agree? You know, this time of year, it's so much fun because we're getting ready to start doing our Christmas shopping and all of our holiday entertaining. And it is so much fun to start thinking about the holidays, whether it be Halloween and all of the fun with the kids and the goblins and the trick-or-treaters, or if you're starting to think about Thanksgiving and the wonderful holiday of Thanksgiving. Holidays are always fun, but Thanksgiving is absolutely one of my favorite, because I just love to be with the family and just thankful for not only the family, but what we have been given and the generosity of life in itself. And, you know, even though life has been really hard with COVID, there's so much still to be thankful for. And, you know, for me, Tupperware, my Tupperware family is one of those things right up at the top of the chart. And so as you're watching this evening, if you are sitting there thinking, I would love to have more of a career where I can be around my family more, or I'd like to have a job where I can work from home. We used to say all the time, work from home, but nowadays we say work from anywhere, because that really is what Tupperware is all about nowadays. Or if you're sitting there saying, I really could use some more Tupperware in my kitchen to make my life a little simpler with my full-time career that I'm already doing, well then, you know what, you're in the right place tonight. Whether you want to buy your Tupperware, you want to get your Tupperware at a really good hostess price, or if you'd like to get your Tupperware for free as a hostess, or if you want to join us and buy everything at wholesale, whatever you choose, or join us, buy it wholesale, and make some money with a new career. We're here for you. So as we get started tonight, the first thing we're going to do is turn it over to one of our top directors. She is a 3-star director, and she is awesome. We just enjoy her so much. And she's going to be working this evening with her daughter, Ava. And so let's turn it over to Amy Gardner and Ava, another superstar with our Tupperware family. Thank you, Ava and Amy.
Hi, everybody. So we are so excited to be here with you guys tonight. I have been selling Tupperware now for a little over 8 years, and I love it. I love everything about it. One of my favorite things, though, is getting my kids in the kitchen with me. Now, Eva has been doing this with me since she was just 4 years old. And now she is a teenager, which is crazy, guys, crazy. But anyway, so this is one of our most favorite, what would you call it? A snack, a treat? Yeah, a snack that we like to make. This time of year, we make it a lot. We don't really make it in the summertime, not really sure why, but so anyway, we are making Tuppy Chow, right? Or puppy chow. It's actually called puppy chow, but it's super, super duper easy. And so we are actually going to use our stack cooker. And I already have in here 1 cup of, or not a cup, 1 stick of butter, which is a half a cup of butter. And Ava's going to put in there and use our spatula, some peanut butter and a half a cup of peanut butter, which is really nice. You don't actually have to measure it out. when using the snack cup, because the snack cup holds exactly a half a cup. So if you want to, instead of do it like this, it's so snack, so thanks. Yeah, okay, sorry. Anyway, but the the snack cups are nice for packing in lunches. They're also nice for measuring things out. Like um if you like to have everything like measured out, like if you know, like if you're on some like a special diet, then you can just measure it out like that, right? So meal planning, right? And then we're also using and you just dump it in 1 cup of chocolate chips. And so you just use your fingers, put them in there. And the 1 cup, we are using our ideal bowl. So all our ideal bowls hold exactly 1 cup, right? Which is super nice. So go ahead and stick the lid on, which the lid also inverts into a tray. And so we use this a lot for trays as well. Or when we are making one of our favorite things, which is, what's your favorite thing that we make in the stack cooker? Go ahead, 30 seconds. Actually do 45 seconds. Monkey bread. Yes, Ava loves monkey bread. And so whenever she has friends over, which she had friends over the other weekend, we use the stack cooker to make monkey bread, and it's so super easy. And when we do that, we actually put the lid on the bottom, and we will use this 3-quart casserole dish with a cone, and then put the lid on the bottom and use it as a pedestal. So it's not just to lift it up more, and then it cooks more evenly. So while that's in there, it does come with the seal. So if we don't eat all the monkey bread, which like never happens. No, it never happens. Then we can put the seal on it and save that for later. So go ahead and take that out and give it a stir. Now you want to cook it for 2 minutes, and if you notice, she pulled it out by the handles, and you're also going to open it up away from you in case there's any steam in there. So go ahead and give it just a quick stir. Not everything is going to be completely melted yet, but we'll just stir it up a little bit and then put it back in for another 40 seconds, I think will be good. And then it'll be nice and melty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I'll just put that there for right now. Put that in the microwave. And we are going to use rice checks or rice biscuits. My son's like, rice biscuits? What's rice biscuits? Well, it's rice checks. All right. But you can also use corn. If you would rather have corn checks, then you can use corn checks. We're using our That's bowl. Now, interesting story. Yep, we're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna have you dump that whole bowl or the whole box in here. And this is a 12-ounce box. So you want to use 12 ounces of cereal. Awesome. Thank you. Just set that aside. And this is our 32-cup That's bowl. We love our That's bowls. Now, with you, you're going to have the handle on that side, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's right-handed. Now, if my youngest was out here, he's left-handed, so then we would have the handle the other way. So, yep, go ahead and get that. Open that up. It looks good. All right, and take and stir it up. Now, if you had any other spatula, when you put this in the microwave and you were with melted chocolates, stirring it, yeah, it could melt the spatula. You could pick it up and say, hey, what happened to that spatula? And it'd be inside. You're not gonna have to worry about that with this one because it is heat resistant up to 400 degrees. So go ahead, Ava, and just, dump it on top of the cereal. And then you're gonna mix it up even more. Here, want some help? All right. So another thing we love about this spatula is it gets all those goodies in there. but no worries, they can still lick the spatula, right? When we are done with it. So go ahead. Oh, there's some peanut butter over there. All right, here you go. So just mix that up really good. Put that aside. But so an interesting fact about the Vatzable, I'll never forget this story. So so how the bowl got its name. So they were down in Orlando at our home office. And I don't remember who it was that was in the office, but there were guests at the office. And because it's also the world headquarters, so people from world headquarters were there, and they had just came out with the That's Bowl, and they didn't have the name yet. All right. And so they brought it into the room, and someone said, now that's a bowl. And that's how it got its name, because it is a big bowl. And it was pretty cool. Did you know that? Okay, if you knew that, let us know in the chat. But what's really nice is that you can take this recipe and you can, go ahead and just get down in there. You want to make sure you get the stuff on the bottom. You could have fun with this. And so you could add to it some sprinkles. You could add to it maybe some candy corn, or maybe some M&Ms.
You could use white chocolate or dark chocolate instead of regular chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. See, I taught her well, right? And when you do that, you do whatever floats your fancy. So then we're going to add, so that looks pretty good. We're going to add 2 cups of what's that? There's some more. You want some help?
No.
So once she's done with that, we're going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar to that. And what's awesome about these bowls, well, there's a lot of awesomeness about these bowls, and Pam is going to tell you a lot more about them in a little bit. But they are on sale right now, guys, and these are my most favorite bowls. And let me tell you, this one right here, it's valued at like $25, and you can get a whole set for just $50. A set of 4 for $50, and that's like half the price of one, right? So we're gonna go ahead and, what she said. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour 2 cups of powdered sugar on there, and then we're gonna put the seal on it, and you're gonna shake it up. You wanna do that?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Now I am using our measuring cups. Our measuring cups are awesome because they are, they also have on them pour spouts, and so you can use them for liquids or for your dry goods, and they're on both sides, so you can use it if you're left-handed or right-handed. So is it on good?
Yeah. Also, I should fold the top of it.
Just in case?
Yeah.
Because you don't want it flying all over the place. So to shake it, you want to shake it, around, like, there you go. All right, so I'm going to cover up her. But anyway, she's a crazy teenager, guys. Crazy teenager. So, but these are also on sale. So when you buy those bowls, you can get these half off, and not just the measuring cups, but the measuring spoons too, which is an amazing deal. So make sure that you're letting your consultant know that you need it all. That's pretty good. I think there's a lot of powdered sugar on the bottom, but check it out. You want to taste one? Taste it up. How is it? I think it needs a little more powdered sugar. But look at that. She did a really good job, huh? And it was awesome is that it did seal up and we didn't have a mess anywhere. So I do have a quick question for you guys. We call it Tuppy Chow. The name that on the recipe is puppy chow, but there is one more name that is really popular for this snack or treat. What is it? Do you know? Let us know in the comments what you think that name is. So not Tuppy Chow, that's our Tupperware one. But we also call it puppy chow. What's the third one? What's another popular name? Let us know. So how is it, Eva? Good? Kid approved? Awesome. So awesome. And I can actually put some of this in one of those snack cups and give it to you for your snack tomorrow at school. Thanks, guys.
All right, we have a winner. Congratulations, we have a winner. Who's our winner, Jenny?
Lisa Marie McClenny.
Lisa Marie McClenny, you're the winner. All right, so what we're going to do with our winners is your Tupperware lady knows how to find me. It's Pamela Matheny Clift, and you're going to send me your address on Messenger. So your Tupperware lady, or you can find me, Pamela Matheny Clift. I leave the Matheny in there to make it easy for you to find me. And so your Tupperware lady is probably already my friend on Facebook. All Champions, we encourage that so you can get your free stuff when you win free Tupperware. And so we want you to get your free stuff, Lisa. So congratulations for winning, and we'll be sending it right out to your home. So private message me your address, say I was a winner on the game night tonight, and we'll be sending it out right to you. Now, if you're new tonight and you just jumped on, if you're a guest, make sure that you put your name that you're a guest in the chat, and so that you can have a chance in our drawing for our free drawing for guests and free Tupperware drawing. And if you are a hostess with us tonight, please put your name in the draw in the chat that you are a host this evening and who your Tupperware lady is or Tupperware gentleman is that you're working with, and so we can get you in the drawing for our host drawing this evening. And our Tupperware representative, Jessica, she is a star director with us, and she is taking track of all of that. And so make sure that you get that information in there. So we want to welcome all of you this evening tonight. If you have been with us the whole evening, thank goodness, so you haven't missed anything yet, because we just had Amy. And so if you got to see Amy, you didn't miss anything yet. Amy and Ava was our first demonstration this evening, and our first game was the trivia game. All right, so now we're going to turn it over to Nikki and Jeri. And Nikki and Jeri have been with us and very successful. Nikki and Jeri have, Nikki is a director with our team, and Jeri is actually her mother. And they are a great team working the business together. We love and enjoy them so much. And let's turn it over to Nikki and Jeri. And we're going to be making some yummy food with Nikki and Jeri. We're going to let them share. Go ahead, Nikki and Jeri.
Hi guys, we're super excited. We're gonna make some yummy homemade pumpkin dip, but I am cheating, and instead of using fresh pumpkin, I did get canned pumpkin just so I can show off our can opener because I love it. But I love doing fresh pumpkin puree, and it's one of the easiest things you'll do. You cut the pumpkin in half, one of the pie pumpkins from the store. You scoop out all the middle and all that gunk. You put a little bit of salt, put it face down, and you bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Let it come out and cool a little bit, and you can just scrape it out. And then you can actually freeze it in portion containers in our freezer containers and have it all winter long to make those yummy pumpkin muffins, pumpkin rolls, the pumpkin lattes. But you're not actually supposed to put pumpkin in a pumpkin latte, but if it's my pumpkin latte, I'm putting all the pumpkin in there. But how fun is it? And we're going to actually start with my trivia questions. That way you guys have the whole demo to come up with the answer. But I want you guys to guess about how many pumpkin seeds are in pumpkin. So let us know in the comments what one you think it is, and we're going to get started on this yummy demo. So we're going to use our supersonic chopper. I love this thing, and so does my mom. It's super easy to use, and I love that it has two attachments. So it has a blade and the whip. Since we're making dip, we're going to use the whip. But I love the blade because you can chop onions. You can chop all different veggies in seconds. It does like over 288 chops in 15 seconds. That is mind-blowing to me. So to here, my mom is going to add a cup of milk. I'm using our measuring weights. I love these because you can do dry goods or wet. And they just sit on your counter, and then they actually have, you can see a little pour spouts when you're pouring the milk. Right down in there.
Right down in there.
Yep.
Got it.
Awesome. And I'm going to add a cup of Cool Whip.
Mhm.
We let it defrost.
Uh-huh.
It can be a little extra, right, guys? It's a dessert. It can be extra. I think it can be extra. What do you guys think? Should I put extra Cool Whip? And then 2 there.
Yeah.
You are going to add a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and she's going to explain the spice shaker to you guys.
We love this shaker for many reasons. It has a shake area. You can shake it in your items, or it actually has a wide open area like this. And guess what? These fit in there. Scrape it on the top, and it's perfectly measured out for you. Can you see that, everybody? Okay, it's going to go in there.
And these keep them fresh.
They do keep them fresh. Oh my goodness, because spices is one of the most expensive items you actually have in your house. And just, you know, because this is like a red, I call it more like a red looking spice. This is kept in our refrigerator because you don't want to get those little spiders, those little red spiders, and you would never know the difference. You couldn't tell the difference in these. So we do keep ours in the refrigerator at all times.
If you guys saw that, I put the can opener right on the top. You're just going to keep twisting. Super, super easy. You're going to hear a little pop. You're going to open it up. Put on top.
Got it?
Awesome. It's going to come right off, and it's not sharp. I love that. So if you have little ones or accident prone like me, this is great. You're not going to get hurt. And then you're going to put the whole can of pumpkin down in there.
And here's the nice thing about this can opener. It's good for people like me who have bad hands. They have arthritis, but it's for left-handed people or right-handed people. So guess what? It goes either way. It's for either way.
And then you're going to add a whole package of pudding in there.
Okay, it's a package of instant pudding mix, guys.
Vanilla.
Okay.
It smells really good.
It does. And we're going to use our scissors, our shear scissors from Tupperware. I'm going to put that in there.
Show them why you like those.
I'll tell you why I like these. Oops. Because guess what? They come apart for easy cleanup. Because you can use this on anything you want. I use it sometimes to cut my meat up. And one thing I got to tell you something is, yes, they can go in the dishwasher, but do not put them in the dishwasher because the dishwasher will make them dull. And it also goes for any knives too. So we hand wash
Not just
these.
Tupperware ones, any knives you have in your kitchen. And then we're just going to put that right on top. And she's just going to pull.
Want me to pull it?
Put your hand on the top. And it's not hard at all, guys. How easy is it? How fun would this be to have a little kid on the These little one loves Let us know in the comments what you want to do. Salsa, guacamole, this pumpkin dip. Make a pumpkin salsa, pickle dip, chicken salad.
Sounds really good.
All the things.
Ooh.
Look.
I wish we had smell-o-vision.
I'm going to show you guys this.
Look how beautiful that
yummy
is.
does that look? And then we're going to serve it in our small Wonderlair bowl. I love these. These are the first bowl that Tupperware ever came out with. I want to use that support in there.
Okay. I can do that.
Looks so good.
And look well mixed up, guys. You don't have to worry about some mixings when you buy these items at other stores. The item does not get mixed well, but these sure did from the top to the bottom.
And we love it because it comes with the sealable bowls too. It actually comes with a set of three. This is the small one. But I love it. So if you have an extra, you can just keep the seal on, burp it. That's all the air out. And it's liquid tight and airtight, so it's gonna keep it fresh. And then you can actually store it like this in your refrigerator if you're low on space and it's not gonna leak all over. How amazing is that? And then you can serve this with graham crackers, and we serve ours.
And our module makes, we store them in our module makes.
So it keeps it fresh, and they actually stack to save space. So guess what, guys? That chopper you saw, those measuring cups and measuring spoons, this bowl and the other two that I talked about in the set, the spatula, a different size of our module mate, and a whole lot of other products come in our business kit to get you started. So if you're saying, ooh, I want to know more about that business kit, Nikki, message your rep who invited you or put in the comments business kit, and we'll make sure you get all the scoop on that. And if you scroll up on this page to the video from earlier today, you can find out even more about the business opportunities. It's amazing, and why not give it a try around the holidays and become a holiday helper so you don't have to go into debt around the holidays, and you can pay for all of those fun gifts and maybe even a gift for yourself.
You know what, guys? When you get your kit, you don't have to save it just to do demos for when you go to parties. Use it every day in your house. We do. We use ours all the time, and then we just clean it up, pack it up, and we go to another party. So use it, because that way people are going to know if you're using your kit. But if you just go to a party and take it out and do it once or twice, nah, go ahead, do it.
She loves Tupperware, if you can't tell. Thanks, guys, so much.
Bye.
Do we have a winner yet, Johnny, for the trivia question of how many seeds are in the pumpkin?
We do have a winner. The consultants are not supposed to be playing this for the guests, so we think that we have a winner, but she might be a consultant, so we're not sure. Doreen O'Connor. So Doreen O'Connor, you are the winner. You had the right answer. You might be a consultant. If you're not, you should be, but because you're on a lot of stuff, so we're not sure. So put in the chat, if you're already a consultant, just let us know. We'll make sure that we get it. We'll get you a gift, but we'll make sure that the winner is a consultant on the game. All right, so what was the winning answer? 500. 500 was the winning answer. All right, 500 seeds, yeah, on the average pumpkin. That's crazy, right? All right, and so you know what I want to share with you is I want to share with you about those bowls. I'm telling you, every kitchen needs the bowls. And you know what? I have to tell you, my kitchen has the bowls, and I love the new reds. The reds are so pretty because every single holiday, well, of course, Christmas, but Thanksgiving, these cranberries look so pretty for Thanksgiving. And the cherries look beautiful too, because obviously every holiday has some reds in it. Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, all of them have reds in it. And you can use these red and beautiful colors for every holiday. What else is nice is they all completely take the seals off, and they all go condensed inside of each other. So you can easily put even that big bowl down inside, all of these bowls down inside of there, and all you have to do is put it down inside, put the lids on the bottom, and you only have to have room for the big bowl. This great big bowl, you think, what am I going to do with that big bowl? Well, it's a 59-cup bowl. You can use it for bobbing for apples. If you've not bobbed for apples lately, you can use it to give a baby a bath. Okay, so if you haven't used it for baby bath lately, it's really good to make your monster cookies. You can use it for the puppy chow. I like to use it for making double batches of cookies, triple batches of cookies, and it's really good for making the caramel corn, the great big bowl of fruit salad or pasta salad. It really is perfect for storing like a whole watermelon all cut up and ready to go. It's great for that. I like to take a smaller bowl, and I even use one smaller than this, and I will take a small bowl from Tupperware, and I will fill it about 2/3 of the way full and put it in my freezer and freeze it so that with a seal on it. So I turn it upside down inside of the big bowl, and then when it goes to melt, it doesn't matter because it's a round seal in Tupperware. And anytime you see a round seal in Tupperware, you know it's airtight and liquid tight. If it's round, make a sound, that means burp it. But if it's square, leave the air. It doesn't matter. You're not going to have an airtight, liquid tight seal because that's science. It has to be completely round to be airtight and liquid tight. And that seal is designed from the paint can. So Earl Tupper, when he made our beautiful product line, he actually used that seal as an inverted paint can. And so that's where he got the idea to make the Tupperware seal. And so when he made that, he literally designed that to make it airtight, liquid tight from the design of the paint can. And now I will tell you, if it's round, make sounds, go to the air, like I told you, that's because we're going to make that airtight, liquid tight seal by letting that air out and making that completely airtight seal. Now, what's great about that is you can take it and shake it like you saw her shake that puppy chow. Nothing comes out, not even a little bit of poof like that, a little powder puff, not coming out. You can literally take one of your Tupperware bowls and put flour in it and put that nice tight seal on it and put it in the dishwasher and have it come out with dry flour inside of it. That's crazy awesome, isn't it? And you know what else? You can put it on a side in the refrigerator and nothing's going to leak out. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? You can put it down inside the cooler, nothing's going to leak out. Well, when you put that bowl of ice down inside of that bowl and you put it on its belly, and so the bottom of the bowl is upside down inside of there, as it chills at that rest of that potato salad or a pasta salad or a fruit salad, whatever you put on top of there, it's going to keep you chilled for you. So it's a chill bowl, but it's not going to get water down your salad at all. So it works really, really well for you. I love this great big bowl for that purpose. Now I like to make that caramel corn I was telling you about. Now you can make it in that bowl, and I like to make it in the big bowl because I don't have to worry about making a big mess. And so I can stir it easily and stuff like that. And what I do is an easy recipe. I fill this bowl about halfway full of popcorn, and then on top of the stove or in that wonderful, beautiful stack cooker that you saw Jessica using, which is my go-to all the time. Why take a chance on scorching something on top of the stove when you're making candies when you could do it in the microwave so quick and so easy? So I use the exact same piece you saw her use, and I put 1 cup of brown sugar with 1 stick of butter, and I put it in the butter and I melt it. And when it bubbles, I let it bubble for 1 minute. And when it bubbles for 1 minute, I pull it out. I add 10 whole marshmallows, 10 whole regular marshmallows. I stir them in until they dissolve, and I add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Stir that in, pour that on top of the popcorn, stir it up, and then I take a seal and put a seal all the way around, and I take it and I shake it, and I shake it, and I shake it, and shake it, and shake it. You can add peanuts, or you can add walnuts if you'd like to, pecans if you'd like to. And you shake it and shake it and shake it, and shake it really good. Now, it doesn't do a darn thing for that caramel corn, but it helps you burn some calories because you can eat it all, all right? I'm kidding. You don't have to shake it at all. You can just stir it. It's delicious. The nice thing about this recipe is the caramel sticks to the popcorn and not the bowl. It is really easy to clean up, and you're going to absolutely love it. It's something about the marshmallows. Now, I'm thinking you probably want that recipe, and you probably want Amy's recipe as well. Well, let me tell you one more recipe that you really need to make in the That's a Bowl, because this is the mega bowl. This is the That's a Bowl. This is a 42-cup bowl, a 32-cup bowl, a 19-cup bowl, and a 12-cup bowl. There you go, a tower of bowls, right? And if you want the tower of bowls, it's $93 in November. But in October, it's only $50. And you can get the entire tower of bowls. This little guy is perfect for a Jello salad. You can make a really fun Jello salad inside of here. And what I mean by Jello salad, I like to take this and take 2 packages of Jello, and I take 2 cups of cold water and put it down inside of here. And well, first you take these 2 cups of hot water and put your Jello, 2 packages of Jello in there, and you solve it up like that, and you stir it up, and you let that hot water melt that Jello, and then you take your frozen strawberries, and you add your frozen strawberries down inside of there. And I don't use the cold water. I use the frozen strawberries to work as my ice cubes, and I stir those down inside of there. And then that works to start my Jello, Jello-ing. That works, right? And then what's going to happen then is I am going to let that chill up a little bit. And as that starts to chill up, I'm going to take an angel food cake that you bought at the store. And that makes a difference, because if you make your angel food cake at home, what happens is it forms a crust on it, and it doesn't absorb the Jello as well. So take one that you bought at the store, take off the wrapper, and take the cardboard off the bottom. I'm serious, it happened one time. I told this recipe to a friend, and she goes, "Oh, it's really good, but the cardboard on the bottom." And I'm like, seriously, you take off the cardboard. Okay, girlfriend. So you take that angel food cake, you turn it upside down, you put it down inside the bowl, and you take your fingers, walk your fingers all the way around with the seal, and then you take it and you shake it. And this one you really do have to shake. And you turn it, and you spin it, and you swirl it, and then you let that Jello sink in. The weird thing is it sinks in evenly all the way around the cake. And when you take your seal off and you put your serving cake platter on, you flip it over, and then you are going to pull it out on that beautiful serving cake, and it's so pretty. And so you have strawberries laying all around it. You have Jello that sinks in evenly all the way around. You slice it and serve it. It's beautiful with a little bit of Cool Whip. Another fun recipe to do is go ahead and take your Jello down the side of here, 2 packages of Jello, your favorite flavoring, whatever it is. And then take your 2 cups of hot water, 2 cups of cold water, and all the leftover fruit in the house. This is a really good thing to do the day before you go to the grocery store. And so take the leftover fruit cocktail if you have any, the leftover oranges if you need to take them, the leftover peaches, leftover bananas, the leftover sliced apple. You can even take leftover nuts, pecans, or anything like that you have, and put those down inside there. Leftover marshmallows that you might have in the pantry. You can take coconut if you want to add that inside of there. You take all of that and slush it in there, stir it up really good. You take your seal and you walk your seal all the way around. Remember, airtight, liquid tight seal. Take it around, walk it, perfect. Go ahead and seal it up. Then you take this and you put it on its side in the refrigerator. This is when you say, I love you, Tupperware. Trust me. Be there for me, Tupperware. So don't let me down this time, right? And you walk away. You shut that refrigerator door and you walk away, right? And you come back and you peek because you want to make sure it's not leaking, right? And you say, thank you, Tupperware. You're doing a good job. And you shut the door. And you come back. You know you're going to check it again. And you make sure it's not leaking. You say, thank you, Tupperware. I like you, Earl Tupper, all right? And you come back the next day or 5 hours later. And when you take your seal off, you're going to take that seal off and it's magic. Guess what happens? You have layered Jello. The layered Jello, the fruit cocktail will be in its own layer. The coconut will be in its own layer. The bananas will be in its own layer. The apples are in its own layer. It's crazy. All of the layers go into its own layer. There's even a naked layer. Is that not crazy? And so everybody gets their own kind of Jello that they like to eat. And it's so pretty. And you're going to love it. It's like a science project in a basil bowl. And you know what? It's just clear fun to make, all right? So whether it's orange Jello or strawberry Jello, whatever your kind of favorite Jello is, you gotta try it out. Now that's a fun recipe. Now this is 19 cups. This will hold a whole cake batter, a whole cookie mix. In fact, you could probably make 2 cookie mixes down inside of here. This is really good to make an ice cream cake, and I love to make ice cream cake. If you haven't done that, you can make this an instant watermelon cake, and that's fun for friends and family. And what you do there is you take lime sherbet, and you buy a package of lime sherbet and you let it sit out on the counter for a little bit, and you take lemon sherbet and raspberry sherbet and chocolate chips, and you set them on the counter for about 5 minutes before you start your recipe. Then you go to them and you take the lime sherbet and you line the inside of the container completely with lime sherbet. And then you take the lemon sherbet and you line the lime sherbet with the lemon sherbet. And then you take the raspberry sherbet and chocolate chips and raspberry sherbet and chocolate chips and raspberry sherbet and chocolate chips all the way to the top. Then you seal it up and you put it back in the freezer. And what's going to happen is you're going to put it back in the freezer and you can leave it there for a week, 2 weeks. It's okay. You can leave it there for a month. It doesn't matter, because the next time you have company come to the door and you think, oh, I wish I had a cake, you do. You pull out your watermelon ice cream cake, right? And you pull it out and you just take it over to the sink, and very quickly you run warm water over it, and or you don't at all. You just set it on the counter for a few minutes and you take your seal off, and you're going to very quickly take a beautiful serving plate, and you're going to take that serving plate, put it on the bottom, and just tilt it over, and you're going to pull it up, and you've made homemade watermelon, and you slice it just like watermelon. It's so pretty. It's so delightful. It's so delicious. And it does look really pretty and tastes really good with a little Cool Whip, but it's yummy. It's very impressive. And your family thinks you've been spending way too much time watching home TV, all right? And so it was really, really cute and fun. You know what? I think you need the set of bowls. It's a great set of bowls. It's great to have for family and friends. But you know what else it's great for? It's great for Christmas gift giving. You can take the entire stack and put them all together and wrap them in clear cellophane, and they look so pretty as a gift giving because they have circles of color and it looks really pretty. Or stack them all together like this with clear cellophane and make a Tupperware bowl with a big bow. It looks really pretty that way too. Either way, you can't go wrong. For $50, you know what? It's really pretty much for $93 in November or $50 in October. It's kind of like buy one, get one free. And so you can go ahead and buy one for yourself and get one for free, like, kind of. And, just tell your husband you bought one for yourself and you got one free for his mom, By the way, you also get, with every order of $50 or more, you get measuring cups and measuring spoons as a bonus for only $12.50. Now, I have to share with you, I don't know about you, but they have a tendency to walk away. Did you ever notice that? Measuring spoons, measuring cups, you lose the quarter cup, you lose the 3/4 cup. They walk away. Our little spoons and cups are so nice to have. And if you already have a set, you know what's nice about having a second set is you can use the quarter cup down inside the flour, or the 1 cup in flour, another one in sugar, another one inside the powdered sugar. So they're nice to use as scoops instead of having to always find trying to get out the measuring cups and measuring spoons. I love our measuring cups and spoons. We have 2/3 and 3/4, which is unlike any other measuring cups and spoons out there. And we've also been written up as the most accurate out there in the market. And so that's something very cool too. To be very familiar with measuring cups and measuring spoons, I will tell you there's a lot of them out there that are not very accurate, and it makes a huge difference. And so if you like the recipes that I just shared and the recipe that Amy shared as well, we're going to put them out there for you. And right here underneath all of this, I will post a link that you can click on that link and it'll pop you right to the recipes. And so you'll have all those recipes and many more that you can use in our That's a Bowls. And I want you to pay attention to a really fun one. It's a tradition. And I bet that your grandma probably made this recipe, and it's called Tupperware Bread. And it is a very cool recipe. You want to use this bowl to make Tupperware bread. And she used the big bread bowl. It was called a fix-a-mix bowl. And you literally make a liquid ingredients and a dry ingredients, and you put the dry ingredients along the side of the bowl on the inside and make a well in it and put the liquid ingredients on the inside. You don't mix it. You seal it up and you walk away. You don't go back to it until the lid pops off. And it's the trick of Tupperware that makes this bread work so perfectly. And that's when you know to go back to it and stir it. And then you put the lid on again and walk away. Don't go back to it until the lid pops off. I bet there's some of you out there that remembers grandma making that bread. And you know what? I'm going to share that recipe with you so you can be making that bread too when you have this bowl. And that's fun. And that's the tradition of Tupperware, because we are a company of traditions. And we are a company that grandma had, and grandma's mom had, great grandma had, and we are all about traditions and family. And you know what? We are the solution to the pollution, because we're made to use over and over and over again. We don't need to worry about being recyclable, because we're reusable forever. We're a lifetime guarantee, and it doesn't mean yours, put it in your will, because kids fight over it. All right, and we got a game for you right now. We have a fun game. Anybody that joins our company this month, in the month of October, we're going to give you a special present prize for our cold brew. You normally pay $39 to get our cold brew, which over a year's time can save you over $1,000 if you make your own cold brew at home and not go to the local corner to buy your cold brew. And that's a lot of money that you can save. Would you not rather pay $39 than $1,000 for cold brew over a year's time? Well, you know what? Our cold brew system is pretty darn cool. You fill up to the line for a massive cold brew. You want the high potent or the regular cold brew. The coffee grinds to this line for regular, and to the extra strength to the second line. And you slide this down inside of there and then fill it up with the water. Put it in the refrigerator all night long, and next morning you have cold brew. The nice thing about cold brew is slower in acid. It is a little more high potent with caffeine, but it's actually good for you. It's got a lot of pros for you, and has extra vitamins. It has anti-cancer agents in it, and so it's really good for us. And so, interesting enough, I found that very interesting, because I really expected the opposite. You might want to do it in the morning or early afternoon, because it'll give you a little jolt there, but it's also fun. We have inside of here our coffee. We just wanted to give you a guessing game. And so these are our coffee, our coffee what?
Espresso capsules.
Yeah, espresso capsules. All right. They're not the normal ones. They're kind of a little smaller. So we want to give you a guess. How many fit inside of our cold brew? Our cold brew, $39 regular retail. All of our new consultants in the month of October, by placing your first order of $40 or more, you're going to be able to purchase this for only $10. But how many of our espresso capsules fit down inside of there for a fun guessing game? All right, so we're going to look for an answer from our guest. Our host or guest can play our game, looking for an answer.
We have an update on the last game.
On the last game, we have an update.
We have an update. So Doreen is a consultant. But
I thought so.
We're going to send her she's brand new consultant.
Brand new,
So,
you get brand new swag. We're
Yeah.
going to send you Pam swag. You need Pam swag.
And Crystal Hill Turley with Tammy McClung was
All right.
Yes.
You know what? Wait, that just means we have 2 winners. All right. Doreen, welcome to the team. We were thinking you were a new consultant, and I just were like on the fence. And other than shutting down the system and looking you up, we needed to have the honor system. Thank you so much for sharing with us. You'll get gifts anyways. And
We have a winner,
all right, winner is?
Deb Schaefer, and she's with Christy.
All right, Deb Schaefer with Christy. Congratulations, you're the winner. And the total was 42.
42.
And she guessed how many?
42.
Whoa, right on it. Way to go. All right. And so our Tammy's girl's name again was?
Crystal Hill Turley.
Crystal Hill Turley. Congratulations on the previous guest as well. All right. Hey guys, it's time for us to turn it over to Angela. She is our farm to table girl, and she's going to teach you how to make some sangria. Caramel apple sangria. Sounds delicious, huh? All right, let's give it up for Angela.
Hey everyone, I'm really excited to share with you one of my very favorite fall drink recipes. It's a little bit of a mommy drink, but you can obviously keep the alcohol out of it and make it fun for the kids to do too. If you're having a little, kid Halloween costume party, a party without alcohol, whatever it may be, this is a fun thing to do with that as well. But this version is definitely, it's just about 9 o'clock and bedtime at a school night. So it's the mommy version. So you can take all the alcohol out and make it the kid version, whatever you want to do. So it's really super easy. It's just a few ingredients, but it tastes absolutely delicious. So how many of you have had those caramel apple suckers that have the green caramel or the green apple around it, and then it has the actual caramel in it, and you taste it and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It tastes just like a caramel apple. Well, let me tell you, that's exactly what this drink tastes like literally exactly like you're eating one of those suckers. It's so good. So let me show you how to do it. All right, so the first ingredient that I put in here, this is our beautiful, clearly elegant bowl. And obviously you can see right through it. It looks like it's glass, but it's actually Tupperware. Listen. It's beautiful. It's very classy, perfect for the holidays coming up. It has that black seal, beautiful, matches every decor, every decor in every holiday, every kitchen, everywhere. I am in love with our Clearly Elegant. Okay, so you can use this for everything that Pam was saying, but you can also use this as a really cool punch bowl. So I'm going to show this how we're going to mix it together, because the measurements are a little bit too much for my beautiful picture that I'm going to show you. So we're going to mix it in here, and then I'm going to show you our awesome picture too. So the ingredients we have, first I have 3 cinnamon sticks. So I just have 3 regular cinnamon sticks I throw in here. And like Jeri was showing you our spice shakers, I just keep my cinnamon sticks right inside of here. And you can open up this side and just pull them right out. So there's our cinnamon sticks. And then it calls for a whole bottle of wine, of white wine. So I have some Pinnacle. And this one is the barefoot, so you can just unscrew the cap. But I do have to show you our really awesome wine cork. So this just goes right over the top of the bottle like this. And this goes right here. And then as you twist, all it does is pulls that cork right up out of that wine bottle. You just keep twisting and it pulls it right up out of there. So you don't have to get like halfway and then like crank something down or yank on it and pull it out. It just takes it up all by itself. So if you don't have one of these, and you might need one for those mommy drinks after kids go to bed, this is something really cool that you might want to pick up. All right, so this is really easy. This one just unscrews, so you don't have to use that, but I did want to make sure I showed you that. So we're just going to pour the whole bottle right inside of there. No, I'm not drinking this all tonight because it is sangria. It can sit and it can marinate. So I will have this for quite a few days to sip on. And the next ingredient is absolutely delicious. And this is kind of hard to find. So you might want to you'll have to go to a serious liquor store not just like a half and half little liquor store, because this is kind of hard to find, especially this time of the year. It's gone off the shelves. But this is salted caramel Pinnacle vodka. So caramel flavored vodka. And it calls for 1.5 cups of caramel vodka. And I already pre-measured that out ahead of time. And this is our micro pitchers. And they're great because you can put this in the microwave, but it's also a little measuring cup. So for our liquid, so we're going to go ahead and put that in there. It smells so delicious. So if like, as you're making it, you want to take a little shot, you might want to do that too, because it's yummy. So we'll put that over here. No, I didn't do it, but, and then we have our little 1 cup measuring cup of the micro pitcher. And this is our apple cider. Now this is cool. Like if you're melting butter, you can put this over top of it like that. So it doesn't, when you're putting that in the microwave, you can put your butter inside of here and use that in the microwave. But we're also going to put another cup, because it calls for 2 cups of apple cider. Now this is from Bauman Orchards. I always try to shop local. I'm very farm to table kind of gal. So we always try to do local. Fresh is always best. So this is from actually Rittman, Ohio, right here local to where we are. And so this is really super good, yummy apple cider. And I'm gonna put this over here. All right, so that is 1 bottle of white wine, 1.5 cups of caramel vodka, 2 cups of apple cider, 3 cinnamon sticks, and then it says 2 apples cut. Okay, so this is going to be the fun part. All right, so there is basically your sangria. There's the liquid version of it. Okay, so we have our little Tupperware soup scooper that I'm using to mix that up, that you could use as punch. But this is the fun part. All right, so we have our Tupperware Spiralizer, and this is really neat and fun to use for potatoes, for making zoodles, for making all kinds of different things. And today I'm going to show you how to do apples with our Spiralizer. And there's a couple different things that you can do. It all comes apart. It's super easy to use. Okay, so this is our base, and we're going to put the base right down on the counter, just like this. Okay, and the top all comes apart, and I'm going to take it all apart so I can show you how easy it is to put in. So this is just the hopper, and we're going to put that right on top. All right, and then we're going to give this a twist, and what that's going to do is lock it on the counter. See, and it's not going to go anywhere. So it's going to be easy to work with. And this is just going to go right inside of there. This is the handle. This unscrews, so the handle will come on and off. And then this, there are 3 different settings. Okay, this is going to be our ribbon cut, and you'll be able to tell right here. This is the ribbon cut. And then we have 2 other blades. We have the real thin blade, the thin cut, and then we have a little bit thicker cut. All right, so for this recipe here, I'm going to show you the ribbon blade, which is very cool. I'm going to take the apple. I just cored the apple. You absolutely do not have to core your apple, because that stuff inside of there is actually really good for you too. And so are we still on here? Oh, yeah. Okay. I was making sure we're still on there. So we're going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to cut this thing in half just to make sure that this goes on there correct. So you can put this on there however you want to, but there's a little spike in the middle. So we're going to put that in there. And then the spikes on the end of this are going to grab that apple just like that. And right here, this is the unlock position. You're going to want to put it into the spiralized position. And we're going to bring this bowl right over here. We're going to put it right in there. It's going to spiralize it right into that punch bowl. I guess I could take that lid out of there. There we go. right? And I'll show you how it does that. Look what it's doing there. It is slicing that apple up right into these thin little spiralized pieces. And that's all going to go right inside of that punch bowl. See how pretty that looks? All right. And then I'm going to show you the next spiralized. I'm going to move this. Just going to show you how the different ones work. And put this right inside of here. And see how easy that goes in and out. There's two little feet right here that are going to go right inside of there. And you'll hear it click. And then you'll know that it's in there and in position and ready to go. So you put that apple inside of there. You push this. It grabs the apple. You put it into spiralized position. And then, what do I have? I'll just put it on here. There we go. And then we're just going to spiralize this here. Show you how it spiralizes that. And what it's doing is it just makes it real super fine and thin, just like that. And what you can do is put it right down inside of your pitcher. So that way, when you put that liquid in there, you're going to have your apple and you're going to have your cinnamon stick, and you put that liquid in there and it's going to look beautiful when that's all said and done. And you're going to have this gorgeous sangria. We're going to do that whole apple. Actually, that apple is a little bit too fat. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit of those sides off just so that way it will spiralize a little better for me. There we go. This is a really big fat apple. There we go. Now we're going to get big, long ones. So we're just going to let that go all right inside of that sangria and let it sit. And then we'll pour some more juice right inside of the pitcher. And I'll show you guys how that works and how beautiful that's going to look. This pitcher is new and it's also available now in our catalog. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you guys how that looks inside of that pitcher. It's beautiful. Something you can just do regular apple cider and have the kids have real fresh apples inside of their apple cider for the kid parties. You remember having the fun parties where they would hang those powdered donuts up and have the kids put their hands behind their backs and try to get them with their mouths, and all those fun games and things like that they would play. But see, that's a fun, nice drink that you can have at your fun parties and with donuts and things like that. A fun drink, fun mommy drink, fun kid drink, something fun to do in the kitchen with the kids, without the kids, with your mom friends, whatever you want to do. And that's something really neat this time of the year. So I have a trivia question for you. When it comes to caramel apples, what is the best, most common kind of apple that you use for making caramel apples? So put your answer in the comments and we will have a winner. Thanks, Pam.
All right. So go ahead and put your answer there, and we'll be excited to see who our winner is on what is the most common apple used for caramel apples. Okay.
We got it.
We got a winner already?
Yep.
All right.
Pamela Gress.
Pamela Gress. All right. Congratulations, Pamela Gress. Nice name, Pamela. All right. All right. And so as all of our hostesses are there, we want to remind our hostesses that you have a chance to the drawing. So we hope you've all gotten your name and that you are a host tonight. All of our guests, your names in there in our chat that you are a guest this evening for our guest drawing. And all of our hosts and guests, we'd love your attention on this beautiful array because from here over is one hostess gift special. This is another host gift special. And with a $1,000 party, you can actually have it all because it is Record Breaker. Record Breaker month is the month where we go all out and give more to our hosts than any other time. And the entire month of October, we are doing extra bonuses. First of all, just for dating that Tupperware party, you get a dating gift. Then you get to choose a thank you gift, the salt and pepper and the dating gift. I think so cute. They're so stinking cute. They're so adorable. Salt and pepper, you can use them for cinnamon and sugar. They're really cute. Adorable. And then you also get a thank you gift. Now, thank you gifts are located in the Tupperware catalog. You can find them in there in the front pages, or you can ask your Tupperware lady, let me see the thank you gifts. And then if you would just like to have a shopping spree, if you just think, I don't know if I want to get that, but maybe I do. What if I could get a shopping spree? You can get a shopping spree as well on the Tupperware catalog. And having a Tupperware party, you also get half price items. And so with the $500 party and two of your friends saying, this is fun, I want to do it too, you get your first shopping spree. And you can get a $75 shopping spree. With a $600 party and two of your friends saying, I'd like to do it too, we're going to up it because it's Record Breaker. And we are going to give you a bonus. And instead of just getting, normally you get 15% free, we're going to give it an extra percentage free. And you would get $125 in free shopping spree. However, it gets more. And all the way up to all of this free with a $500 party and two of your friends, and all of this free with a $1,000 party and two of your friends, plus more as a shopping spree. It's crazy. It just keeps getting better and better and better. I'm not kidding. It's the month of October. You don't want to miss it. If you're thinking of having a party, you want to get in. Now, we do this again next week on Tuesday night. If you want to do a Tupperware party with this, tell your Tupperware rep that you want to go ahead and get your party started and you want to do it for next Tuesday night. Next Tuesday night is Boo Party, all right? It's all about having a delicious party and delicious food and all kinds of Boo food, everything from Frankenstein to ghosts and mummies and all kinds of fun foods, okay? And so if you want to have a spectacular Halloween, we're going to help you get started with all kinds of fun foods, all right? And so you want to be part of that. So we're ready for Jessica. Are you ready with this, Jessica? Jessica is one of our star directors, and she's going to tell us how many guests we have on tonight, Jessica?
31, Pam.
31 guests. Awesome.
Yes.
Woohoo, that's great. That's record breaking. And how many hosts do we have on tonight?
7.
Seven hosts. Okay, awesome. And so we need a lucky number. Alexa, give me a lucky number between 1 and 31. Our random number between 1 and 31 is 20.
Number 20 is Tracy Moore with Amanda. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Tracy Moore with Amanda. Woohoo. All right, you're our lucky guest winner. All right, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 7. Okay, 5 is the lucky number between 1 and 7.
All right, number 5 is Nicole Martin with Christy Jackson. Congratulations.
All right, Nicole Martin with Christy Jackson. Congratulations, you're our lucky winner. All right, you're our host winner. All right, so if you'd like to be a winner, you've got next week and next Tuesday night, just like tonight, another fun night to be one of our winners on our host and our Cooking with Champions. Hope you enjoyed this evening. We certainly enjoyed you. And we'll be right back here. And you can even tell your friends, hey, check this out, because we're right here and they can click on this button and watch it all night, all week long. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.